What am I gonna say? Hang on, give me a second, I had it. Okay, here we go. There are people winning in this market right now. Yes, I know we hear a ton of doom and gloom on the media as far as it's a bad time to buy, home prices are falling, this and that. It's all negative, right? But there are still those out there that are not listening to that negative news and finding that owning a home is a lot easier than they think. In fact, in our current market environment right now, you have a better opportunity than you will, say, 6 months from now or a year from now. There has been a slight decline in just overall home sales. Again, they've been on steady rise for many, many years, and with interest rates being a little bit higher, less and less people are wanting to buy. But I just had a client, he was one of those guys. Let me paint you a picture, and maybe this sounds like you or somebody you know. Individual, married man, kids, job, makes around 10K a month in income, wife doesn't work, takes care of the kids, was in his early 40s, never owned a home before, had a good stable job, and just never thought he could purchase a home. He reached out to me after he saw one of my posts right here on social media and asked me, what it would take to get pre-qualified. Went through all the, standard stuff with him. I know I've talked about how we go about doing that. Again, it's just a phone call, let me handle the rest. So once we got him pre-qualified, during the process, I found out this guy is actually a veteran, and he never has taken advantage of his veteran VA benefit, which means he was able to buy this house with zero down. He'd been saving money up, so he had money saved aside for his down payment, which he thought is what he was gonna need. So after educating him and showing him that he could use this VA loan and do zero down, get a killer monthly payment, an awesome interest rate, because honestly the VA loan typically has the best rate, the best fees, zero down. He didn't even need to spend that money that he had saved up. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're someone who's continuously saving money knowing that you need to buy a home. And now maybe you're not a veteran, but again, for this individual, based on what we were able to find, I was able to get him into this house with zero down. And because he had money set aside, we didn't need to ask the seller to pay for closing costs. But we went ahead and still did, because I showed him the value of having the sellers pay for a rate buy down. Not his closing costs specifically, but a rate buy down, which got his interest rate even lower and got him an even lower monthly payment. He spent just about $10,000 total for the closing costs and everything. Even though it is a zero down loan, there was extra costs included with it. But the seller paid for his rate buy down, and he got in at a lower sales price. When this home appraised, it actually came in around $50,000 higher than what he was paying for it. So that's the opportunity that we have in our market right now. This just happened last month, guys. This is a recent scenario. This is somebody who is buying and winning in this market. So if it sounds like you, if you think that you need to keep saving money, or you need to work on your credit, or whatever your excuse is, don't wait for interest rates to drop, or don't even wait until you have all your money saved. Get with a loan officer and have that conversation so that you can find out what your options are. You might find out that you're ready to buy now, that you don't have to wait 6 more months or a year or whatever that looks like. You don't know until you have that conversation. So this is your call to action. If you are on the fence about buying a home, but you know you need to and you don't know how, that's what I'm here for. Let me help guide you and show you the steps that you need to take so that you can get qualified, so that you can purchase the house that you want. And again, the whole goal is to get you into a home. Even if it doesn't have everything on your checklist, that's okay. The goal is to get into that first house, let the power of equity, let it earn value while you pay that mortgage balance down. After a few years, you will be shocked about the options that you have available to you. You can use that money to pay off debt. You can use that money to make home improvements. You can sell the house and use that money for a bigger down payment to buy the next house. There's just so many things once you get that very first one. So if you haven't bought your first house yet, or if you don't own a home now, give me a call today and let's get you on the path to homeownership.